Hello everybody and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I am blind. I cannot see, but other people can, so I make them play video games. That's the idea, and today I'm back with Steffen. Hello Steffen.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I want to finish the third act.
Yeah, we're in the third act, exactly. We battled the champion, I guess.
Yeah.
Killed him, that was easy.
Mm.
And we're still here with the Ironclad
Mm-hmm.
in Slay the Spire.
Yeah.
This game is amazing in an addictive sort of way, so I can't wait.
Yeah, we need to start with picking a card. I think we chose the card last time, but we have to choose again.
Okay, it will be an easy choice, perhaps.
Yeah, do we want a perfected strike, a body slam, or a cleave is the question.
I think we took perfected, is that possible?
Yeah, maybe the cleave, all of them are upgraded. So the cleave plus, perfected strike plus, and body slam plus. And cleave is an AoE, right? One energy attack, deal 11 damage to all enemies. And strike was the one which is buffed for each strike card we have in our deck.
Do you think we took the cleave?
Maybe I can look in our deck.
Just to have an option for AoE?
We have a lot of strikes, defense, the pommel strikes, the armaments plus, a lot of, the perfected strike also, and not much AoE. None, actually.
Okay. Well, you can either, specialize, I guess.
Yeah.
Or fan out. Like, what do you fancy?
I think we took the perfected strike.
Alright, then let's do it again. We
Let's
could go back and check the video, but we're not gonna.
Nah, I mean it's fine because this card also buffs itself. So
yeah, exactly.
It's a nice
synergy.
It's a nice choice. Okay, proceed. Yeah, there are some rooms above us, and in the top there is, I don't know what there is, but there's another boss, I guess. Okay.
Oh yeah, how many more stops to the boss?
Around 10-ish.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay, never mind.
But the next one is a question mark. And we have no choice but to encounter what is waiting.
Nice.
Ooh, it says Mind Bloom. There's a picture of a head, of a red head, which has some flames or red clouds bursting out of its head.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the mind bloom, I guess. The mind of this rat is blooming.
No, there is no rat.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's just a head of a person.
A hat or a head?
A head.
Is it wearing a hat?
No.
Just stuff coming out of the
of the
top of the head?
Of the skull, yeah.
Okay.
So, while walking and traversing through the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel real.
Whoa.
Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do? You can choose between I am war. Fight a boss from Act 1. Obtain a rare relic. I am awake. Upgrade all cards. You can no longer heal.
What?
I am rich. Gain 999 gold. Cursed. 2 normality. So we are cursed 2 times, I think.
But what's normality?
Normality is a curse card, unplayable. While in hand, you cannot play more than 3 cards this turn.
Oh, okay. How often do we do that?
I don't know.
Well, sometimes we do.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Huh. I like the first one because it has no downside, and we can probably take a boss. From Act 1.
I mean, we cannot go without healing, I think. We are at 66 from 112 HP, so half.
I don't know how you're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have lifesteal or something and it doesn't count as healing? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure.
I mean, no healing, that includes resting, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's like you have this much HP and you're just never going to lose any more. Maybe they're very defensive builds.
Yeah, maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But I want to do the boss.
Okay.
I mean, do you have another suggestion?
I mean, the 999 gold is also quite nice. We have 300 gold already, so it's another 600. And if we encounter a shop, we can buy like 2 or 3 relics from this and a new card.
Okay, I see your point.
But we also get cursed. Yeah, but I mean, just fight a boss and obtain a rare relic is just
Seems
upside.
like a good deal, yeah. Because we have enough time until we, get to the next boss, and the first act boss should be easy, right?
Okay, so our mind blooms and says,
I am war.
I am war.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the blob. It's the slime boss.
Did we fight that one?
I'm not sure.
I mean, well, let's just see. Maybe we're woefully underestimating this creature.
It's a slime boss.
Yeah.
It's a big blob, green blob of slime with a little bowler head or melon. I don't know. It's a bowler, right?
They're sort of the same thing.
This English hat.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Ah, okay. And it says strategic. So this enemy intends to inflict a powerful negative effect on you.
Sure.
It splits. It's maybe a power of this slime boss.
Yeah.
When its HP is at or below 50%, it will split in two smaller slimes with slime boss current HP.
Okay, there's no way around that.
And it's weakened. Deal 25 less damage for one turn. Maybe this is because of one of our relics. Yeah. The red mask.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's just turn one.
That's just turn one. So it just wants to impose a negative effect. Yeah.
It shall.
Okay. Our hand is finesse. It's a 0 energy skill. Gain 2 block. Draw a card.
Right.
We have clash, the 0 mana attack. Zero energy attack.
That's good that you described these because it's been a while since we played. I kind of have to get into it again.
So then there's Clash plus.
Same thing.
0 energy attack, yeah. Then Fiend Fire. This is the
throw all away.
Exhaust your hand and deal damage. And Hand of Greed. 2 energy attack, deal 20 damage. If fatal, gain 20 gold.
Right. But it's not going to be fatal. Very likely not.
Nah, it's 140 HP, and we can only deal 20 damage with Hand of Greed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Clash works, you can play it when you have only attack cards in your hand?
Yes, this is the deal. Can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack.
So, what's not an attack? I mean, Clash...
Finesse.
Finesse, so we can just play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gain 2 block. And we draw Shrug It Off for 1 energy, gain 8 block, draw a card.
Sounds good.
Just do it. And then Pummel Strike.
So now it's all attack.
Now it's all attack.
Now we can play all the clashes and then Pummel Strike it.
Yes.
I know how this game is played.
Okay, another strike.
Sure.
And turn. So we took almost 50 HP out of the slime boss.
How much does it have?
140. Now only 90
so
anymore. So at 70 it splits.
This will be easy.
Yeah. And the next turn the intentions are unknown. So, but it's not attacking.
Okay.
This is for sure. In our hand we have Defend, Bloodletting. This is lose 3 HP, gain 2 energy. Reckless Charge plus. Deal 10 damage, shuffle a Dazed into your draw pile. It's an attack. And Dazed is this status effect. It's unplayable and ethereal.
Well, you can't get rid of it. It's a dead draw.
Ethereal means that it exhausts itself.
Right.
But you can play, yeah. And Shrug It Off, gain 9 block, draw a card. And Bludgeon, 32
that was just do
damage.
Do a lot of damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to just play Bludgeon?
I think so, because then we get it below 70 HP, and it will definitely split.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, we can maybe play Reckless Charge before, deal 10 damage?
Sure. That's 0, right? Yeah, good point.
And, yeah, okay. And turn. Yeah, 51 HP left.
That's really not that much.
But now there are 2 slimes.
Yeah.
Which with 51 HP each.
And okay.
They both want to attack for 16 damage.
I guess the idea is you have to, if you get him to 50, you better bring him up as much below that threshold as you can. So the splits have fewer HP. Yeah.
In our hand, we have Curse of the Bell, this thing we can't play. And the curse card. Thinking ahead, 0 mana skill, draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile and
Can
exhaust.
we put the bell on the draw pile?
We could, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then Armaments Plus, gain 6 block, upgrade all cards in your hand, Pommel Strike, and a Perfected Strike Plus.
Let's armament.
Let's Armament first or play Thinking Ahead first to draw 2 cards.
Well, okay, I guess we could draw cards. We have nothing like Clash or anything that would, be fucked over if we draw something. Yeah.
And also we could actually put the bell on the draw pile, so we have 2 more cards we can upgrade with armaments.
Right.
Right?
That's you're absolutely right. I kind of forgot that Armaments Plus, it doesn't upgrade your whole deck, right? It's just the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We drew the Dazed Curse card, status card. So this is not that good, but we also drew Blood for Blood. It's an attack, costs 1 energy less for each time you lose HP during this combat. Deals 18 damage.
Okay. We could play that. But let's play Armaments first.
Yeah. It's currently 4 energy, so we can't play it. We only have 3 energy. So, we played Armaments, and now Pommel Strike and Perfected Strike are upgraded. Yeah. Do we want to... maybe Perfected Strike?
Pommel Strike draws, right?
Yeah, but then we can't use Perfected Strike again.
Then it deals more damage.
And it deals more damage, and it will get the slimes below 50% again. Or one of the slimes.
Oh, okay.
So it will split next turn and won't attack us.
But do you want to get it... like, will it get it way below 50% or just barely?
It has 51 HP and it will deal 36 damage. So there are 15 left, I think.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I think we can take that. Yeah, let's just hit it. Get it over with.
Great. Okay.
I want that relic.
We get hit for 10 damage, I think. Yeah. That's it. And we drew Curse of the Bell, of course. Then Apotheosis. Upgrade all your cards for the rest of the combat.
That's really good. Yeah, that's the card I was thinking of.
Then Twin Strike. Deal 5 damage twice. Strike. Deal 6 damage. And Inflame. Gain 3 strength. And all of them want to inflict a negative effect on us.
Yeah, they haven't really dealt a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we can just upgrade to a god.
Yeah. I am War.
I'm War. And then Inflame, maybe the power buff, which gives us strength in the future, because they will just debuff us. They won't deal any damage.
So the 15 HP guys, will they split again, or is this the end of the line?
No, they won't split again. Yeah.
So I would suggest we kill them first.
Yeah.
And then split the other guy.
Yeah, and I think we can just do this because we drew Strike Plus, Bash, which is 9 damage and 3 vulnerable. And a Perfected Strike again. So this is a very nice card. And Defend Plus.
We don't need to defend though, right? They're not attacking.
2 of them will attack next turn.
Never mind.
The big one and one of the small ones.
Alright, finally.
The small one for 8 and the big one for 11. And all of them want to intend to inflict a negative effect on us.
Right, okay. I think we should defend because I don't see why we should lose HP from this fight.
So maybe defend and strike the big slime again so it gets below 51 HP, or kill one of the slimes.
I would focus on the small ones first and kill them.
Okay, we can do this. Then kill a small one and defend. That's it.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, the small slime licks us again. We get +1 trail. So we get, what is trail? Gain 25% less block from cards.
Oh, okay.
And we are also weakened from the last turn, which means that our attacks deal 25% less damage.
Yes.
But
the mechanics of this game are coming back to me. Thank you.
I think we got lucky because we drew Clash 2 times.
Oh, okay.
Feed, if you remember.
That's lifesteal.
It's lifesteal. It's
max HP, right?
Max HP lifesteal.
But probably, Steff, we had this before with like splitting enemies.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, maybe.
This is bullshit.
No, but I think this was this life link, right? they didn't die, these blobs. They just had a lifelink.
Okay, I don't completely remember.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the point is... Yeah, they resurrected or something. You could theoretically have farmed them indefinitely.
Yeah.
With these guys, you can't do that.
No.
There's like a maximum 4 that you will kill.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we could try it, I guess.
But first, I think we have to play our Shrug It Off card.
Sure.
To play our clashes.
Yeah, good point.
And Ghostly Armor.
Okay, we can play that too.
Yeah. And maybe we can kill the big slime. No, we can't. So we have 2 clashes, each deal 15 damage. One uppercut,
pretty good.
which we can't play anymore because it costs 2 energy. And 1 feed for 11 damage.
Well, can you clash the small guy and then feed on him to kill him and last hit?
The sad thing is the small slime has 15 HP. So if we clash it, we just kill it.
Oh, and how much does feed deal?
11, sadly.
Oh, this sucks. We don't have a shitty attack on hand. Okay.
No.
Well, then, okay. Whatever. I think we should still just clash it and kill it. Just get it over with.
Yeah. And the other one we can clash as well.
Yeah.
And we can decide if we want to take the 11 damage from it.
Is this the card that you, like, is it exhaust or something? Is it gone after you play
the
it?
feed card, yeah. It's exhausted after
Yeah, okay.
play.
We'll have other opportunities. I think we can just play it.
Okay. So the slime will split again next turn for 19 HP.
That's fine.
I think the fight is won already,
yeah,
right?
This was pretty easy.
So Cloth Line deals 17 damage, 2 pommel strikes. You can just
pummel it to death.
Pummel it to death. Oh, perfected strike. Nice. We drew perfected strike. Okay, the thing is we can't really kill them. Because
Not
they
even
have
one.
we can kill one, sure.
But you wanted to kill both.
Yeah.
But that's a bit... Well, that's okay.
So I will just defend against the other one, right?
Yeah.
So we kill one.
Take it easy.
And then defend against the other one. And next turn we're for sure done with the other one. Okay. We can actually... we drew Hand of Greed. Deal 28 damage, a fatal, gain 25 gold.
This might be fatal.
We gained gold.
So it does work on those guys. Okay. The game is fair after all.
Ooh, nice. Our relic is a very nice relic.
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
It's ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns.
What? Hold on.
What does it mean? Can we stack energy now for one big turn?
Yeah, we have to try it out, I guess, because it's not clear to me. Does it mean if you have like 0 energy on a turn, you'll never get new energy? That seems like you lose the game.
I think you get each
It
turn.
still refreshes.
You will get 3. Yeah.
Okay, but if you have 3 and then you do nothing, do you have 6 the next turn?
We will try out. We will see.
I guess it'll just happen, right? That we are inefficient.
Yeah.
I feel like there are better relics, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm underestimating it. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
But still, the right choice, I think.
Okay.
Let's go on.
We can choose a card.
Right, there's that as well.
I also discovered we can just skip the part of choosing a card. We don't need to take any of these
Oh,
options.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, yeah. I guess maybe you want to do that if your deck is getting too large?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we can either take the 1 energy Dark Embrace power. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card.
Okay.
Then the 1 energy Disarm plus skill. Enemy loses 3 strength. Exhaust.
That sounds like a pretty strong debuff.
Yeah.
How much energy?
1.
Okay, yeah.
Just once for exhaust. I mean, is it that strong?
Well, the -3 strength stays for the fight.
I guess, yeah.
So it's like Inflame. That's why Inflame is a good buff, right? Because it sticks around.
Yeah, that's a good defensive option then, right?
I mean, it's like 3 block every turn.
Yeah. And then 1 energy Thunderclap attack. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. So an AoE, but I think we don't want AoE, right? We decided against
we gave up Cleave earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a debuff AoE, right? This is also, we had this before. It's an ambiguous card.
Yeah.
You don't know, but I assume the damage is also AoE. It's not, if you consider it as a single target card, I don't think it's very strong.
Yeah.
So I think I want the strength debuff.
Okay, let's roll with it.
Yeah.
Next turn, next room is an enemy. A regular enemy. Oh, it's a tentacle. A spire growth. A blue thorny tentacle. Growing out of the floor.
Yeah, this is about the spire now. Which presumably we're here to slay.
Maybe,
so let's slay the tentacle.
Okay.
And watch out for our energy.
It wants to attack us for 12 damage next turn.
Mm-hmm.
In our hand we have Apotheosis.
Oh, I know what we're playing.
Shrug it off, strike and clash.
How much energy is Apotheosis?
2.
Yeah, but let's just play it.
Now, we have we have Shrug it off, Bloodletting, clash and strike.
I guess we could strike it. But we could also conserve the energy and play better cards.
I mean, we could also just play Shrug it off for 1 energy.
And then maybe play clash.
But we need to play Bloodletting before that. Because Bloodletting is also a skill.
What's our HP, just in general?
59.
Oh, it's not that high.
From 112.
So what's the HP of this tentacle?
170.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Maybe just shrug it off and...
Yeah, maybe conserve our HP.
Ooh, we drew Thinking Ahead. Draw 2 cards. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile.
Sure, put Bloodletting on top.
Oh, it worked, yeah. Because we drew another 2 attacks.
Nice.
So, another clash, reckless charge, and clash.
Oh, wow.
We can play all of them.
That's amazing.
18 damage.
It was a good idea
damage,
to shrug it off.
And then 18 damage.
We're so good at this game.
Fuck yeah.
Probably not. We probably have no idea what we're doing.
And we have this thorns, right? It hit us for 1
Oh,
damage.
that's right. Yeah, that's why we win all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, we drew armaments, which is not that good anymore, right? It's just 6 block.
That's the only downside to Apotheosis. Makes armaments useless.
Yeah. But I'm still fine with it. It wants to inflict a negative effect on us. A powerful negative effect on us.
Oh, powerful.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm quivering in my boots.
Yeah. We have Bloodletting, Armaments, Pommel Strike, Finesse, and Strike Plus. So Pommel Strike first.
Sure.
To draw cards. Ah, we already drew the Dazed card, so this will be gone.
Okay.
We drew Shrug it off and have Finesse and Strike still. Finesse gains still energy, gain 5 block, draw a card. I think we can just use it, right?
Okay.
Draw more cards.
Sure.
Maybe we draw some damage. Okay, now we can decide if we want to draw more cards.
How much energy do we have left?
2.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
but Pommel Strike is 1?
We don't have Pommel Strike.
Oh, sorry. So what draws cards?
Shrug it off.
Oh, okay.
Which gives us also 12 block, but it won't attack next turn. We can also just strike 2 times.
Just strike, I would say.
Just deal damage, wait out the negative effect, which will be coming now.
I'm curious.
We are constricted. Ooh.
What does that mean?
It means at the end of your turn, take 10 damage.
That's it? It could have just hit us for 10.
It will hit us for 16 next turn.
Yeah, okay. This is only scary if Constricted keeps stacking.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, I'll just kill it quickly, I guess.
Okay, we drew some cards. We have Inflame plus, Clash, Pommel Strike, Bludgeon, and Bash.
Play Inflame and then you can play Clash.
Yes, Inflame. Now we can play Clash. But we can also play Bash first and apply 3 vulnerable.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good point.
And we can't really defend. This is not that nice.
We'll lose some HP. Yeah. Which I guess we should look out for.
And we are still constricted.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh.
We shouldn't lose this game, Stefan.
No, we shouldn't. But I think we're fine because we drew Fiend Fire. And we'll deal 13 damage per card. So 13 times 4 and it only has 46 HP. So we can just kill it.
Yeah, let's just kill it. That's good.
Or we can use the Hand of Greed together with Clash and Strike.
Will that also kill it?
I think so, but I need to calculate. Hold on. So 28 plus 21 is more than 46, right?
It's 49.
So
Do that then. Then we get some cash.
I think so, yeah. Cash money.
That's good.
Nice.
Good thinking.
Ancient Potion. Gain 1 artifact. Oh. The artifact negates the next debuff. We should have negated this constriction. This was
I mean, it just dealt, what, 10 damage?
yeah. But still.
I guess, yeah, it's not nothing.
Okay. Cards. Ghostly Armor. Plus. Pommel Strike Plus and True Grit. It's a skill. Gain 7 block. Exhaust 1 card at random.
How much energy?
1 energy.
Is that a good card?
I don't think so.
Seems a bit lackluster.
Exhausting 1 random card. That's very off.
So at what point do you skip picking a card?
I mean, Ghostly Armor is fine. It's 1 energy.
It's not even... Is it upgraded?
Yeah, it's upgraded.
Oh, okay. But like the thing with Ghostly Armor is you have to play it when you draw it.
Yeah. And Pommel Strike buffs the strikes again.
That's true, and it's just generally a good card. I'm always happy to see it.
Yeah. It's upgraded, so 10 damage and 2 cards. Another Pommel Strike.
I would say so, and then just keep in mind that maybe next time we pick a defensive card, just to keep that balanced.
Okay. Now we can decide between a elite enemy or a campfire. And
I think it's time for a campfire.
Yeah, 41 out of 112 HP.
Yeah.
I think we should heal up.
It's a good time, yeah.
So we rest. And we can, because we have the Dreamcatcher relic, we can take another Shrug It Off card. Plus Sewer Soul, I guess.
What? Sewer Soul?
Yeah.
What does that do?
Or Sever Soul.
How do you spell it?
Sever.
Sever Soul.
Sever.
As in you cut it off.
Yeah. I mean, there's a mannequin cut in half.
That makes sense, yeah.
So it's 2 energy upgraded attack. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 22 damage. I mean, this is nice for Clash, right? It's Clash synergy.
It's an attack card.
It's an attack card, and it exhausts.
I
all
see your point.
non-attack
Yeah. That's okay. That could be an interesting technique card, and the damage is quite alright.
22 damage for 2.
I mean, 3 mana Bludgeon does what? Something above 30?
No, above 40
okay.
when it's upgraded. Yeah, I think 48.
Is this card upgraded?
No, not 48. That was wrong. It's upgraded. Yeah, 22. Let's see.
Bludgeon. What's the third? Oh, are you looking at Bludgeon?
I was looking at Bludgeon. Sure. Bludgeon deals 32 and upgraded, it's 42. So twice as much.
It's more efficient for mana to damage.
Yeah.
That's certainly true.
And the last one is Warcry. 0 energy skill. Also Warcry plus. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand on the top of your draw pile. Exhaust. So this is
we have that enough.
Yeah, thinking ahead, right? It's the card we have, which does the same.
And like we love our clashes so much. I think I want the attack card here, the 22 damage.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, proceed. The merchant, our question mark is next. Let's see what the question mark says.
Oh, okay. Definitely a question mark.
The Tomb of the Lord Red Mask. There's maybe the tomb of
we have a red mask.
Yeah,
right?
we do.
Which I think we took that from teenagers, which we killed.
Yeah.
And now we're in their tomb.
Yeah,
fitting.
A highly ornamented tomb can be seen on the other side of a floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice a slot for gold coins with a scratched out inscription above it.
Okay.
We can donate the red mask, I think, and gain 222 gold.
Ah.
Or we can just leave.
That's really interesting. Remind us and the viewers again what the red mask does.
The red mask gives us a buff at the start of each combat. Apply 1 week to all enemies.
Yeah.
Weakened creatures deal 25 less damage with attacks.
Yeah, I mean it's a good debuff, but not like amazing, not essential for our strategy. But also 250 gold?
Yeah.
It's also not amazing.
Yeah, but we can buy another relic from this at the shop. And potions and cards.
Sure. And there's a shop coming up immediately.
The next one, yes.
That might be the thing that pushes me over the edge to actually do this deal.
I
do you agree?
I would agree, yeah.
Yeah. First hit isn't that
So
bad.
we donate the mask.
Yeah, let's do it. Put it back where it belongs.
You don... It just says don, not donate. D-O-N. I don't know this word. You don the mask and the tomb starts to flake away. A secret passage. The passage is lined with countless stolen goods and mounds of gold.
Are you sure that we gave away the mask? Is it still in our inventory? I don't know if you can see. Because don, I think, can also mean putting something on.
Yeah, we still have the mask.
We just put it on our face and got money for it.
I mean, there was this... we got this mask from the thieves encounter.
Yeah.
And we could also just ran away and left all of our gold there. But we fought them.
Maybe this is their stash.
Yeah. This is our reward for...
This is too good, Stefan, though. There's no downside. This must be trapped.
Well, we got the mask and the money.
And that's it?
Yeah, head straight onto the merchant, right?
There's no downside.
There's no downside.
Oh, I'm very suspicious.
And we also healed for some HP because we came to a merchant. Every time we come to a merchant, we heal.
So what's our HP?
Now 110 from 112.
That's really good.
So full HP, basically.
Yeah.
And the merchant. Let's see what he has to offer. First, the relics. We have the magic flower. Healing is 50% more effective during combat.
I don't have that much healing during combat.
Ink bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card.
There's no, like, in one turn or anything.
No,
it's
I think it just counts it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing to write home about.
Prismatic shard. Combat rewards screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other colors.
Interesting. How much money for that one?
150.
Oh, that's a lot.
Okay, the potions is the speed potion, gain 5 dexterity at the end of your turn, lose 5 dexterity. Flex potion, gain 5 strength at the end of your turn, lose 5 strength.
I see a theme developing.
And then block potion, gain 12 block.
Do we have full potions?
No, we only have 1 potion and 2 slots.
How far away is the boss?
The boss is, let's see.
So far.
So, not so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the campfire.
5 more encounters before the boss. Probably find potions there, I think. No need to waste money.
But I mean, we also should just use money, right? Because we saw...
We should use our resource, but there's more, right? We can look at cards?
Yes. There's feed again.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice card.
I don't want 2 of those.
Uppercut, 2 energy attack, deal 13 damage, apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. We have 1 of those.
Yeah, okay.
Then the 1 energy skill, Infernal Blade. Add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. This looks nice. Then Warcry, 0 energy skill, draw a card, put a card from your hand on the top of your draw pile. Exhaust. Then Fire Breathing. 1 energy power. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 6 damage to all enemies.
A status or curse card?
Yeah. So, for example, the curse of
I
the
guess
bell.
if you curse the shit out of your character, then this is good. But I think for us, it's not that great.
I mean, we have 1 curse card, yeah, but...
And I guess if you get, the negative status effects from enemies, this would be a way to turn that into thorns, basically. Interesting.
So then we have 0 energy forethought. Forethought, yeah. Skill. Put a card from your hand to the bottom of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. Okay. And then magnetism. 2 energy power. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card into your hand. I mean, it's 2 energy, but the effect is very nice of the power.
But it's random. You don't know. You might get a shit card and you pay 2 energy for nothing.
But it's a power at the start of each turn.
Oh, okay. I see your point. That's kind of nice.
You get it each turn. If you play this card each turn, you get a random colorless card. And those can be quite good.
It's an investment for the future that you would do in a combat. It's interesting. Is that all?
That's all.
So what I see here is like 3 options, I think. There was the relic, right? That gives you options for colorless cards.
Yeah.
Which I do find very interesting because I'm getting tired of all these Ironclad cards.
Oh, I just bought it. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I was just going to discuss, but I guess you were also very eager to get
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
okay, I agree. That's
Then-
fine. And then there was one card that lets you. What was that? It was 1 mana, I think.
Infernal Blade. Add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust.
That's right. Okay.
This can be very powerful.
Yeah, it can also be shit. I mean, if it puts strike in your hand,
Still.
I mean, I guess it's even, right? Even Stevens. If it puts clash in your hand, it's shit.
Indeed, yes.
You just paid 1 mana for nothing. But there aren't that many 0 mana. There's Reckless Attack and Clash, which I know of.
Let's see in our deck. So Strike is 1 mana. Bash is 2 mana. Pommel Strike is 1 mana. Cloth's Line is 2 mana. Bludgeon is 3 mana. Clash is 0. Reckless Charge is 0, but I think only because it's upgraded. Perfected Strike is 2. Uppercut is 2. Twin Strike is 1. Blood for Blood is 4. Hand of Greed is 1. Is 2.
Yeah, mostly it's a good deal, right?
I think so.
I think we should get it. Let's try it out. Also gives you options.
Yeah.
How much money do we have left?
450.
Question. You can
Yeah.
remove a card here, right?
We can.
And that costs money as well.
Yeah.
Are there any cards we want to get rid of?
Let's see.
Like maybe I don't know, a strike card maybe? It's not that good anymore.
Yeah, but then we will weaken the perfected strike.
That's true, but we've also gotten other, we buffed it as well with Perfected Strike and Pummel Strike and stuff. I mean, you gotta upgrade the quality of your deck, and that means getting rid of detritus, chaff.
Okay, yeah, let's do
Or
this
is
then.
there like bad defensive cards you want to get rid of?
I mean, the just simple defend cards we have.
Can you
Gain
get-
5 block.
Can you get rid of more than 1 card?
No, just I mean, we can try to get rid of
Okay,
one.
but let's start with the defend. I agree with that.
Okay,
Has less
Confirm.
they're even more useless than strike.
okay, no, it's sold out. You can only remove 1.
Okay, I'm happy with this. All right. So we still have money to buy that other card, right?
Magnetism.
That was which one were we discussing?
Yeah, the power card at the start of your turn.
That's
add a random
right.
colorless card.
I like that.
Yeah.
It just makes it more fun as well.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
And maybe the strength potion, the flex potion.
I'm fine with spending all our money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Just
Yeah,
to
I think-
use a resource.
yeah, okay. So just maybe the block and the flex potion, right?
Don't get 2, because then we're full. We'll probably pick up 1, right?
Yeah. All right.
So just the strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
The next one is the next room is a treasure chest.
Oh wow.
We receive the sundial. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy.
You shuffle that's so complicated. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile. I guess that always happens when you exhaust your deck, right?
Yeah. Or played
So-
all your cards, yeah.
And then you gain
2 energy.
for 1 turn or permanently?
Let's
For the rest of the
find it
combat.
out.
Yeah, I mean, so this just happens over time.
Yeah.
Now it just becomes Hearthstone. You just gain mana if you play longer.
Yeah. But in Hearthstone, you
I
can't shuffle your draw pile again.
No, you just die.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to go to a campfire and upgrade a card?
No.
Or we want to fight?
It's
Let's
time
fight.
to fight. Yeah.
Let's do this. Oh, we are fighting. What the hell? We're fighting the Transient, which wants to attack us for 22 damage and has 999 HP.
Something seems off here.
It has a power. I call it power, but it's
Uh-huh.
called fading. It dies in 5 turns.
Oh, okay.
And it's also shifting. Upon losing HP, loses that much strength until the end of the turn.
Oh, I see.
And it's also weakened.
So that's from a red mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which we still have. At first I thought, okay, you just have to fight very defensively, only use defense cards, but that's not the case. We don't have to change our strategy at all. We just keep pummeling the shit out of it.
We do this with a pummel strike. Okay, our hand is now Curse of the Bell, Strike, Strike, Clash, Armaments, and Defend.
Yeah, how much do you love those strikes now, huh? How much? No, it's fine. We have other options. We can just pummel strike it, I guess.
We pummel stroke it already. Can maybe just upgrade all the cards in our hand with armaments and
I mean, sure, yeah.
strike it one more time.
Yeah.
Or play another defend card and clash it. Maybe that's even...
Oh, yeah. That's
more damage, yeah.
That sounds like the best. And with more damage, it's also more defense.
Oh, I fucked up. Because we have the Curse of the Bell in our hand.
Yeah, we can never play Clash. Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Never mind.
Okay, it hits us for 2 damage. And we'll receive... damage.
Yeah, the thorns.
Yeah, it now wants to attack for 40 damage.
Oh man, it keeps getting more.
Yeah.
But okay, we can deal with this.
Yeah. We have Shrug It Off, Thinking Ahead, Reckless Charge, Fiend Fire, and Shrug It Off.
Oh, lots of shrugs. So what was the condition for Reckless? Can we just play that?
Yeah, 0 energy attack, deal 10 damage, shuffle a dazed into a draw pile.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Let's do
it.
this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe Shrug It Off.
Yeah.
To gain a card and 11 block. And we drew another defend. We can
so much defense.
Shrug Off again, or maybe Think Ahead first.
That's 0 mana?
Yeah.
Yeah, just shuffle away the defend.
Okay. Oh, nice, yeah. Confirm. We drew Inflame plus, Uppercut plus, and we still have Shrug It Off and Fiend Fire.
Uppercut, what's the debuff there?
Apply 2 weak and 2 vulnerable.
Yeah, that seems good. I think I want to do Uppercut.
But then it's 13 damage. So it
is there a higher damage option?
No, you're right. Then just uppercut it. Ah, yeah. And it was, I guess, vulnerable already? I don't know. But it only hit us for 1 damage, maybe.
Okay.
So that's okay. We drew Sewer Soul. Or how is it?
Sever Soul.
Sever Soul. Sewer is the...
That's where rats come from, and poop goes there.
Sever Soul. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 22 damage. We have Bloodletting, Clothline, Perfected Strike, and Defend.
Exhaust all non-attack. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Sorry, what were the other ones?
Perfected Strike, Clothline, Bloodletting, Sever Soul, and Defend. We can just Perfected Strike us for 39 damage, and it won't deal any damage next turn.
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds good. Yeah, those strikes in the deck, maybe they're good.
It hits us for 0 and gets 3 back because of our thorns.
Yeah.
So it wants to attack us for 60 damage next turn.
Okay.
But in our hand we have Shrug It Off, Hand of Greed, Clash Plus, Bash, and Infernal Blade.
What was Infernal Blade? Is that one of the new ones?
Yeah, it's add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust.
Okay. Let's play that.
Let's see.
It also...
Carnage, Ethereal, deal 20 damage.
How much mana?
0, because of the skill.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't need to ask. Wow, what a great card.
Yeah.
I'm glad we took it.
Then we can still have 3 energy
well,
left.
we want to get to the clash, right? So we need to shrug it.
Shrug. Oh, we drew Bludgeon. So we can bash, apply vulnerable. Oh, it's already vulnerable, right? No, it's not. So apply vulnerable and clash. So it only deals 5 damage next turn, and we have 8 armor.
It's like a DPS check.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And the next turn it will fade, but it also wants to attack for 70 damage.
Yeah, it keeps going up. We can do this.
We have Ghostly Armor, Perfected Strike, Clash, Disarm, Plus, and Pummel Strike.
Well, first play Ghostly Armor, I would say.
Yeah, it's always nice.
Is it already enough for Clash?
No, we still need to play Disarm.
Alright, what does that do again?
Enemy loses 3 strength, which is also nice, right?
Yeah, sure, we can play that.
and then just clash and pummel strike.
Yeah, first clash.
Ooh, now we receive 22 damage still.
Yeah, okay, but
that's all right.
we kind of didn't get much in the earlier
we
rounds.
will heal before the final fight, right?
Yeah, and we're still doing quite okay on HP, I think.
And we got a potion, Essence of Steel. Gain 4 plated armor.
Ah, the plated armor. Yeah, I remember that.
Ah, and we now got other colored cards.
Yeah, we got that relic.
Deceive Reality. 1 purple energy is a skill. Gain 7 block. Add a safety into your hand.
What's the safety?
Safety is a 1 energy skill. Retain. Gain 12 block. Exhaust.
What does retain mean?
I don't know.
This is so complicated.
And I can't click on it because it's the card you will get from Deceive Reality.
It's already 1 level deep.
Yeah.
So, not sure. Seems very defensive too.
Body Slam. 0 energy. It's a Body Slam plus.
Something I know.
Yeah. Deal damage equal to your block attack. I mean, we don't stack
Not
block.
for us.
Yeah. And then Dark Shackles. 0 energy skill. Enemy loses 9 strength this turn. Exhaust. This is a very nice debuff, right? 1 turn debuff. It's a free card.
I like it the best of these, I think. The first one is interesting, but don't know what it does.
Okay. Proceed.
Yeah.
Do we want to fight an elite?
Yes.
Or of course.
We have the resources, right?
Yeah, we do. We should use a potion this fight.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, we fight, and also we got this very nice, what is it? The Preserved Insect. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less
that's
HP.
right.
So
you want to start out drinking the strength potion?
First, I will describe the enemy.
Okay.
It's the Nemesis. It has 185 HP, but it already lost like 30 of it.
Right.
And it wants to inflict a negative effect on us. And it's a floating spine, maybe, with a skull on top, and the skull is I'm not sure how the English word is, but it's the skull you always see in Western movies lying around in the desert.
Oh, okay.
You know this
from
with,
an animal?
Yeah, with horns.
Yeah, I know.
And stuff. And then it has a scythe in its hands.
And
you can't really see the whole torso or body of it because it's covered in a green
robe?
Robe, yeah, or coat. Yeah.
It sounds terrifying.
It's our nemesis. We have Clash, Defend, Perfected Strike Plus, Twin Strike, and Ghostly Armor.
Okay, let's Ghostly Armor first. Well, although it doesn't deal damage, but if you don't play Ghostly Armor, you lose it.
Yeah, but if we just use the Flex Potion, this gives us 5 strength.
Yeah.
We can use the Twin Strike, which now deals 5 damage twice, plus 5 damage each, so it doesn't deal 10 damage, it deals 20.
Yeah.
Together with a Perfected Strike, which deals 39 plus 5.
I like what you're saying.
So this is
fuck the defense.
tons of damage.
Okay, let's just lose Ghostly Armor and do that.
Yeah.
Get rid of the potion.
So it's already below half. 74 out of 100.
Who's the nemesis here?
I guess. That's a very weak nemesis. Oh, we got burned. Let's see. It put 3 burn cards in our deck.
Oh.
It's a status card. Unplayable. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage.
Okay.
But I don't think that this fight will...
It might not last until we draw them all, yeah.
Let's see.
We deal so much damage.
I guess. It wants to attack us for 45 damage next
Okay,
turn.
he can dish it out.
And
why didn't he just do that before? The fucking burn cards just deal, what, 6 damage?
Yeah, I don't know.
But
But it also got the buff Intangible. Reduce all damage taken and HP loss to 1 this turn.
Oh, wow, okay.
Intangible is reapplied every other turn.
Huh.
Ooh.
We conserve energy. I'm just saying we should take that into consideration.
Okay.
So that the turns where he's vulnerable, we can make them power turns.
We could, yeah. And we also drew Dark Shackles, so the enemy loses 6 strength this turn.
Oh, that's good. We should play that.
Yeah, right?
That is very appropriate to this turn.
Yeah. And we also drew Magnetism. We can play this power card now and get each turn a new...
Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect to do on this turn. Do we have any defensive options?
No. Clothesline, Feed, and Pommel Strike we have left.
We're just... Does any of them draw? No, Clothesline just debuffs.
Pommel Strike.
Yeah, we can Pommel Strike.
And maybe draw something. We should have done this the first. Okay, we drew 2 block cards.
But we are out of mana.
Yeah,
no, we didn't. We could have conserved mana.
Yeah, it was just one.
Well, we just have to tank it.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is an HP check.
Yeah. It wants to attack us for 6 times 3.
Okay.
Next turn. And the card we got from Magnetism was Master of Strategy. It's a skill. Draw 3 cards. Exhaust.
How much energy?
0.
Sure, I'll play it.
We drew Bloodletting, Strike. We have Shrugged Off, another Strike, Finesse, which gains 2 block and draws a card for 0 energy.
Yeah, we should play that.
Inflame Plus, Hand of Greed.
Many options.
So gain block, draw another card. Clash Plus. We can't play it because we have Curse of the Bell.
Right.
But we can play Shrugged Off. Draw
Do you
another
have
card.
Thinking Ahead?
No.
Okay, then it's Shrug it.
Shrug it. Fiend Fire. Oh, we have so many cards in our hand.
This is... How much...
We can play it. Yeah.
Let's do a calculation.
Okay.
Which means you do a calculation.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards which will be exhausted. And 7 times 7 makes...
42?
Oh, that's not that much.
49? I can't do
49,
math.
Yeah. I think. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, but 49 is right. And it has 72 HP. But
I feel like this card, Fiend Fire, has gotten worse over time.
Yeah, but it's if we want to use it, we should use it this turn.
Do we, though? Because we're going to throw away a lot of cards.
But only for this combat.
You sure? You think we don't need them anymore?
I'm pretty sure. Next turn it will get intangible again, so we can only deal 1 damage to it.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just buff ourselves up with Inflame.
Well, not for next turn, right? I mean, next turn... This turn it's vulnerable, right? So we should deal the maximum amount of damage this turn, I think. And if Fiend Fire is the maximum amount of damage we can deal right now, then we should do it, I think.
Ooh, and maybe we should play Inflame first. Because
does that do more than...
It adds 3 damage to each card. But then we don't have enough energy, so we need to play Bloodletting as well. So we lose 14 damage, but we get...
3 times the amount of remaining cards.
And that's 15. And we're buffed with Inflame.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
It's 1 more damage. This is
but
math.
we lose 3 HP because of Bloodletting.
That's okay. We're going to lose a bunch of HP in this fight, I think. This is the best we can do, I think.
It's now 10 damage for every card. So it's a 22 HP.
Oh, this is doable. We can do this. Unfortunately, not next turn.
Yeah, we need to tank it, but we reserved 1 energy, so maybe we have 4 now.
Do you know why this was good? I mean, we threw away a bunch of attack cards, so maybe now it's more likely to draw defend cards, which is what we need right now.
Yeah, the card we got from Magnetism is Secret Technique. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand.
Okay.
Let's do this, right?
Sure.
Oh, Apotheosis, Disarm, Shrug It Off, Infernal Blade, or Armaments Plus.
So I actually think Apotheosis is not that great right now because the fight's almost over.
Yeah, I think...
defensive cards.
I think Disarm is perfect because the enemy loses 3 strength.
Yeah.
And it wants to attack us next turn 3 times 6.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
So it will...
Basically half damage.
Yeah. Disarm. And we can play Thinking Ahead as well. And put Bludgeon on top of our card.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just put Bludgeon there. And we can play a Shrug It Off as well. Then we draw it again. But it doesn't matter. So I will debuff the enemy. I will Shrug It Off. So we won't receive any damage. And we can still hit it. And see. So... Yeah, we only received 1 damage.
That's okay. Overall, this was a good fight, I think.
And it...
Can we just kill it?
We can just kill it.
Kill it.
But maybe we can kill... Oh, we can get...
Feed? Or
feed. Yeah, but
gold?
Yeah, but we didn't. So it's dead. 32 gold. A bottled flame.
Oh.
Upon pickup, choose an attack. Start each combat with this card in your hand.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Which attack do we want?
Do you get a menu or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all of our. We can have Sever Soul, Pommel Strike, Perfected Strike, Hand of Greed, Clash, Uppercut.
Can you just choose any from your deck?
Any, yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe a Clash, just a Clash.
Just because Clash is always good? I mean, what do you usually want on the first turn?
A debuff, right?
Or a buff. Yeah.
A buff or a debuff. So maybe Uppercut Plus, deal 13 damage, applied to weak and to vulnerable.
Are we actually going to play that though on the first turn?
Yeah,
maybe.
Two energy is quite a lot, right?
There's no like... Seems like an important choice.
Or just Perfected Strike, front up burst.
Just because it does a lot of damage.
39 damage, yeah.
In that case, maybe then really do take a Clash, because at least it has synergy with itself.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always play it.
Okay.
Because it's 0 mana, right?
Clash or Clash Plus?
Clash Plus, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah.
We did it.
There we go with the Clash again.
Then Captain's Wheel.
Oh, more.
At the start of your turn, gain... at the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. That's very
That's just... I'll take it, sure.
Yeah. And then choose a card. We can get another Sever Soul or Bullet Time. 3 green energy this time. Skill. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0 this turn.
Wow.
Wow.
That seems good for us.
Yeah.
You can just draw cards. Well, you can't because it's 3 energy.
And then 1 purple energy power is Battle Hymn Plus. It's innate, so we start each combat with this in our hand.
Wow.
And it's a power, so it buffs us.
Yeah.
At the start of each turn, add a smite into your hand.
What's a smite?
Smite is 1 energy attack. It says retain, sorry.
Yeah,
And
whatever
it deals
that means.
12 damage and exhausts.
That seems good. How much mana was the original card?
1.
And you have it at the start of...
Yeah. Or the bullet time, which just we can play all our cards. But I think the Battle Hymn is very nice.
I like the Battle Hymn better. The attack card synergizes with our deck.
Okay, question mark next.
Sure.
Ooh, it's a fight against the Writhing Mass.
Okay.
Or
Writhing math.
Writhing?
Mass, yeah.
Or Writhing?
Writhing.
Writhing.
It's like squiggling around and stuff.
Yeah,
That's writhing.
It looks like the Pokemon Tangela. I don't know if you know.
I don't know. I don't play games for children, Stefan.
But you maybe
did.
played them. Yeah, but
I had a glue rock.
okay.
I trained up. Yep.
Okay.
That's all I remember.
Glurak. I think it's Charizard in English, right?
Glurak?
Yeah.
Oh, they changed those?
Yeah.
I mean, Mewtwo is Mewtwo, right?
Yeah, Mewtwo. But
But Glurak didn't make the cut.
no,
All right.
it was
Well-
Charizard in the first place.
Yeah, I'm German. It's true.
Yeah. So it's a writhing mass,
Yeah.
and it looks like a ball of tentacles or seaweed with a red glowing circle in the center.
Very menacing.
Yeah. It wants to attack us for 7 damage and want to inflict a negative effect.
Okay.
It's malleable. Upon receiving attack damage, gains 3 block. Block gain increase as malleable is triggered. Resets to 3 at the start of your turn. It's also reactive. Upon receiving attack damage, changes its intent. And
Okay.
it's weakened.
So I take this to mean you want to hit it with big amounts of damage at once, not many
Yeah.
small ones. Which is mostly what we do, I think.
Yeah. So want to play the Battle Hymn?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Then we have Ghostly Armor, Pommel Strike, Perfected Strike, and Clash.
Can we clash?
Ghostly Armor first, then we can
Yeah,
Clash.
okay.
We can Clash, and then we can either reserve some energy or Pommel Strike it again. I mean, it wants to attack us for 24 damage next turn, so maybe we attack it again. So it will change its intent again.
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea. It changes intent every time you attack
Yeah.
it. Okay.
No, every time it receives attack damage.
Okay.
So maybe you need to penetrate the armor. Now it just wants to attack us for 11 next turn.
That's better.
Yeah. Okay. So we won't receive any damage. And we received our smite card. Which we have now every turn.
Guess, yeah, that's how it works, right? You get it every turn.
Yeah.
This is so neat.
It has 15 armor now, because it also blocked the last turn.
Mm-hmm.
But we drew Apotheosis, Shrug It Off, Uppercut, Finesse, Bash, and Smite.
How much HP does it have?
133.
I think we should play Apotheosis.
And then, do we want to play Finesse first to draw a card?
I mean,
0
it'll
energy?
get upgraded anyway, right?
Finesse will be upgraded, yeah.
No, but Apotheosis upgrades your whole deck, right?
You're completely right.
I mean, we can do what you say. I'm just saying it
it's
doesn't
alright.
matter.
Yeah. We can play Finesse now because we gain 4 block and draw a card for 0 energy.
Nice.
And we can Shrug It Off also. So
do we want more block or do
yeah,
we want to hit it?
because we won't receive any damage then
Yeah,
if
okay.
we block.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, and retain. The smite retains, right? Retains means it stays in our hand.
Oh, that's what retain means.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Now
found
we have
that
2
out.
smites.
That's really
Clash.
good.
Clash, Disarm, Fiend Fire, and Blood for Blood.
Eventually our hand will fill up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's bad. I don't know.
We can smite.
But this will get a really strong Fiend Fire eventually.
Yeah, we can use Fiend Fire this turn.
Yeah, but do you see what I mean? If you're imagine you're fighting a boss and you just keep building up smite cards,
Ooh,
and then
it's a big
eventually
burst
you
in the end.
Fiend Fire them all. That seems pretty good for us.
Yeah. It's a,
Maybe Fiend Fire isn't useless after all.
yeah, maybe we find a nice combo.
Okay, let's just kill it now.
Okay, we can disarm it first because
Okay.
it wants to strike us 10 times. I mean,
Oh,
we
that's
received
good.
our 18 armor because of our captain's wheel.
Mm-hmm. That's right, turn 3.
But we can disarm it and then we can play our clashes. And
Sure.
the smites.
Sounds good.
So, clash, clash, smite, I guess. And smite again.
What's the HP on that thing?
95. I mean, it
Mm.
always gets
yeah, it
blocked,
blocks
right?
so much,
Smite again. Sever Soul, Thinking Ahead, Pommel Strike, Bludgeon, and Infernal Blade.
Do you want a bludgeon bit just because high single target damage works so well on this?
Yeah, maybe. And also maybe Infernal Blade, because it's upgraded now.
Mm.
And it costs 0 energy. And we get a random attack card for 0 energy.
Sure, yeah, let's do it. That's pretty good.
Pummel. Deal 1 damage 4 times. Oh, we don't want to do this
That's
against-
exactly wrong for us,
oh.
yeah.
We can still think ahead, maybe first, to see.
You can throw away that card.
Yeah.
I guess we'll draw it again then.
Yeah.
But, oh well. What else are you gonna throw?
Yeah. Maybe Twin Strike. Oh, it's also very
yeah,
bad.
it's inconvenient.
Okay, I will throw Twin Strike and Pummel we won't use, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have 3 energy left still.
What did we draw from thinking ahead? Twin Strike?
Twin Strike.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I see.
And Hand of Greed.
I think I still want to bludgeon and move on. We got block from the 3rd turn, right?
No, it's gone already.
Oh, really? So how much damage is it going to deal?
6 times 3.
Oh. But we have no way to block anyway, right?
No. We
Well,
don't.
I think bludgeon will do the most damage.
Probably. And now we can still pummel because it will hit us now even harder. And if we pummel, it will change its intent.
So we have enough. Where do we get the mana?
Pummel costs 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Pummel it.
Pop, pop, pop. Ah, now it's back to 18
Oh, it was
damage.
that weird pummel strike that does the. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Oh, it receives our thorns damage. That's nice, yeah. Wow. Okay, I think we can kill it now, this turn.
Nice.
Ah, no, not quite. But we drew Perfected Strike, Hand of Greed. We have 2 smites.
Mm-hmm.
Shrug It Off, Inflame, and Strike Plus.
You want to inflame? Or what does deal the most damage before it has block?
I mean, we can just hit it for 39 damage and shrug all the damage off.
Yeah, sounds good to me. If you can do that, why do anything else?
And we drew Bloodletting. Can we kill it this turn? Let's
Ah.
see. No, we can't kill it.
Okay.
And we already have 3 smites in our hand.
Yeah, it adds up.
Yeah.
That is can also be good with that other card we saw.
Magnetism?
No, that card that sets all of your cards to 0 cost.
Yeah, that's right.
If you build up a lot of smites.
Mm.
But we didn't know that then.
Okay, we drew Pommel Strike, the Curse of the Bell, Magnetism Plus, and Clash.
Can we just kill it?
I don't think so.
Okay, wanna play Magnetism?
Yeah, I guess.
See what you get?
Then Pommel Strike to draw more cards.
Sure.
Maybe a defend. Ah, shrug it off again. Nice.
Okay.
So we defend against the damage, and we can play Reckless Charge.
Oh, that's
0
good.
energy. So it's at 19 HP.
Oh, we can do this. What's our HP?
44.
Oh, man. That's low.
Oh, we received the what? 0 energy skill. The Panacea.
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 It is a medication that heals all.
Yeah,
It heals everything.
it's a skill. Gain 1 artifact. Exhaust. But I think we
Okay.
can just
That's
kill
useless, though, yeah.
this dude now.
I appreciate it, though.
It's dead.
Nice.
Ah, it was a rough battle.
Yeah, this was a bit tricky.
Add a card to our deck. Panic Button. 0 energy skill. Gain 40 block.
Whoa.
You cannot gain block from cards for 2 turns.
Oh.
Exhaust.
Interesting. You can play that before turn 3.
Then 0 energy attack. Deal 5 damage to all enemies.
Okay.
Consecrate. It's a purple energy.
It's an AoE.
And Sword Boomerang. 1 energy attack. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. I want the Panic Button. It's 40 block. If we're
Not blocking for 2 turns?
yeah, but I mean, if we would die otherwise, we can protect ourselves with this card, right?
Well, how much energy was it?
0.
Yeah, it's a good argument, and I really do think if you draw it in turn 1 or 2,
It's shit.
no, for our deck, why? I mean, it's good because turn 3 we get 18 armor.
But maybe this debuff also is counts for the captain's wheel.
No, it says on the card that you gain from cards, right?
Yes, you're completely right.
So I would sue the fuck out of this card if it fucks me over in that way.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, let's try it. I think it's a tricky card, but we can. I see your point. The 40 armor in 1 turn, that can be very strong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a good time to end it here.
Okay, we have to remember the next time that
Yeah.
we took this very nice card. Because I think after each time we save the game and restart it, you need to take
the last
you need
choice.
to select your cards again.
Okay, we can do that. I mean, you get the same selection, I suppose.
I hope so.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Mhm.
But we'll see then. We're coming up to the boss. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to see how that goes.
Yeah.
I'm a bit nervous. But there will
Okay.
be some rest.
Yeah.
And we will have more HP. We have potions.
Yeah.
We have some good cards.
Indeed.
We have
We
a
have
good
loads
chance.
of relics.
Thank you, Steffen, for playing so wonderfully with me and doing so much math in your head that I can't do.
I mean, it's my job, so it's
Well,
okay.
yeah, it's a really good game. I keep enjoying this a lot.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I hope you like it as well, but I think you do.
Sure.
I think we're on the same page. If you're also on the same page, dear viewer, then you can like this video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can follow us on Twitter @makes_play. And we'll see you next time. Bye.